So we made it to breakfast. We made it back. And y'all see my breakfast. All the yumminess. Grits, eggs, banana bread. Yes, 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 yes. Sausages. I like dipping my sausage in my grits. It's good. It's yummy. But y'all, I was talking to one of my friends on Facebook. I mean, TikTok. And we was talking about some charities and some things that's online. She was responding to one of my videos. And most of the time you don't feel you don't know how people acquire the stuff that they acquire, right? You just look from the outside and say, she got that, she can pay her rent. He got that, but he can't pay child support. He got that, but he can't, or she got that and she can't. You know, it's so easy to say what somebody else need to do. But a lot of times we forget, okay, because their tables be turning. And when it's your turn, you don't want nobody looking at you saying, she got that or she got this, I can't help her with that. Okay, let me just break it down. She was telling me that there's this thing going on where they're assisting people with food. We didn't go into details. She was just telling me about, I guess, something online where they're actually helping people buy food, people that was on the benefits. And she told me because she tried to get some help, and because she does mukbangs on TikTok. The person told her, somebody in her comments told her, she do all the mukbangs, she don't need no food. She don't need no help with no food. See, a lot of times people be speaking out of turn, right? Some people don't know when to talk. Some people don't know how to be quiet and mind their own business, right? I'll tell you to pinch your penny, but I'm not going to be looking in your bank account. I'm not going to be looking in your house talking about, she got this, she got that, they got this, they got that. Why they asking for help? Why this one asking for help? Why that one? You don't know what somebody had to go through to get the stuff that they have, Not because you see somebody driving a Lexus or a Porsche, that means they can afford it. You know what I'm saying? And me and my sister, we was having a discussion last night about it, right? And she brought up a very valid point. She said, a lot of times when people have to ask for help, but they drive in a Lexus or they driving a Range Rover or something like that, it's usually because they had that before they needed the help, right? It's something that they had before they needed assistance. So we so quick to judge and say, "Oh, she don't need help, baby. She got that." You don't know. You don't know what people had to do or how people get their stuff. This lady, the stuff that she doing her mukbang with is from the pantry. Imagine that. Okay? She doing mukbangs with food from the pantry that she had to go wait in line to get. Yeah. This person comes along in the comment telling her, you don't need help because you do mukbangs. Baby, you know how I got this? Back up, Cassandra. You all up in my pocket. People don't know. They just be so quick to say something. Well, girl, you live with such and such. You should be able to afford that. How you know? You and Wells Fargo friends? Huh? You and Capital One friends? Oh, okay then. You just digging all in my pocket. You in my pocket. Okay. Girl, I seen her with them new Coach tennis shoes, baby. But yet, she had just got out the shelter 2 months ago. And what you... Girl, you all up in somebody else's pot. You know what I'm saying? So don't be quick to judge. Don't be quick to judge. People be going through a lot to get what they got. Not because you see nails done, hair done. That mean that they don't need help, baby. Most of the times, they're the ones that need help. Okay? And a lot of times people don't know. Like for instance, like me, I do my own nails. Okay, this is all mine. These all mine. I do my own nails. Okay, wait, got some food up under there. Let me get that out. I do my own nails. I sit for hours and do my own nails. My baby girl do her own nails. We do each other eyebrows. She do my eyelashes. Okay, I cut my own hair. I got about 4 or 5 clippers. Okay, I do my baby's dreadlocks. I do my son's dreadlocks. My 2 babies, I should say. I do their hair. Okay, all right. People don't know. They just be watching, right? Trying to figure it out. I did my nails, and my daughter did my designs on it. Y'all see it? It's so pretty, right? Yes, baby. I put that acrylic on there. Okay. Okay. And before I started doing my nails, my best friend, she would do my nails for me. Brooke, my best friend Brooke, she would do my nails, and she do her own nails, baby. But people watching, looking from the outside, they like, how in the world, baby, don't she stay with her sister? She live with her sister. She got her nails done. How she get her nails done? How she get her eyelashes and her eyebrows? You know, mind your business. Just mind your business, okay? A lot of people don't know. They just want to talk. Ask me. Let me tell you about me. I'm one of them people where it's like, hey, it's my business. I'll tell you if I want to tell you. But just ask me and I'll tell you. Hey T, you did? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I did. Uh-huh. Hey T, have you ever been to a pantry? Oh yes, several. Several. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A bunch of them. Yes, I have. Ask me anything about myself and I'll tell you. You know, I'm never one of them people to be like, ooh, I never, ooh, girl, I never. Not me. Say less. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Okay, wait. Not everything. There's a limit. There's a limit, okay? There's a limit. When it comes to me taking care of my children, by any, I mean, doggone means necessary. By any means necessary, okay? I'm uno nuno and I'm here to ride it out, okay? But you could have the finer things in life. You could have nice things and you could have expensive things and people will judge you. You could have nothing and you could be homeless and people will judge you. So if you want to rock it here on this here plane that we live on, okay then, just get ready to be judged. Because either way, oh, you doing all them mukbangs, baby. You don't need no assistance with no food. Girl, if you don't stay out my pantry, who sent you over here? Why you in my pantry? And who told you? Oh, okay then. Oh, you see me eat potatoes and eggs. All right then, all right. Tell you what, since you want to be all up in mine, I need some steaks to go with that. How about that? And then you're going to see them really run off. Well, then mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Not to be harsh, but to be harsh. Some people just say the wrong things at the wrong time. How you gonna tell somebody that they don't need food because they doing mukbangs? You know how I got that? Okay. Let me now go back over that. Imagine that. Imagine going to the pantry, pulling up in your Range Rover, and the pantry, the Houston pantry, the Houston food bank telling you, is that your black Range Rover out there? Gone out this line. Just know when to talk and how to talk. And see, the thing is, with people like that want to say, don't you have this or don't you have that? Why you gotta ask for help? And why you gotta do this? Them kind of people right there, I'll tell you what they need. Your silence. Because you're gonna go back and forth with them, baby, and you is not gonna win that fight. Say less. Dang, these grits good. Who made you and who your daddy is? So creamy. I put butter. I did use my son's lactose milk. I put a little sugar, a little salt, and garlic powder and black pepper. Oh, yes, I did. But the lactose milk cooks it better. And the word on the street is that lactose milk is regular milk. It seemed like they just add sugar to it. That's what I think my sister was telling me that because I was telling her about Uriah not being able to drink the whole milk, the cow's milk. And I don't remember who it was. I think it was her telling me that lactose milk is still cow's milk. I'm like, well, I'll be darned. That's what they told me to give him from the time he was little. From the time, because Uriah has eczema, and he breaks out sometimes. And he's allergic to some things. Like him and Ariel are allergic to carrots. They're allergic to, raw carrots. They're allergic to raw carrots. What else is she allergic? Apples, both of them. Uriah, he's lactose when it comes to like the cow's milk, the vitamin D milk in the jug, but he can eat cheese. And so it's like, and both of them have allergies. And so what I was told was that usually if your kid has eczema, they'll have allergies too, or allergies, they'll have eczema. And that's Uriah. Ariel, she didn't come with the eczema. Uriah did. I've been battling him. I should say I've been battling with him with that eczema all his life. But it's not like he has it like some people. I see some people break out real bad. But Uriah, he gets it on his feet, like on the top of his feet, behind his knees, on his knuckles. And so I know when he ain't been doing his, because he has to use Cetaphil and he has to use sensitive body wash. And no other lotion but Cetaphil works for him. I remember when he was little. He was maybe about 2. I took him to the doctor and they was giving him this chemical in a tube to rub on him. They said mix it with the Vaseline because it might, and it was 0.01% of the chemical, the tube. And I was like, what the heck, man, what is this? And I got to rub it into my hand to rub it on my baby. And so I'm like, if it's healing him, what the heck is it doing to me? Is it making my insides different? It's going in my skin too. So they like mix it with Vaseline and mix it like that into a paste to put on him. And I remember I took him to the doctor one time, and one doctor in particular, his regular doctor wasn't there. And this one lady doctor, she was like, you've been using this on him literally since he was born. I'm like, yes. She's like, I don't know why they prescribed this to him because it's kind of harsh. He's little. I'll tell you what to use. She said, I'll tell you what I buy my husband. My husband been having eczema, and sometimes he have really bad flare-ups, and this is what I use for him. And she gave me a bunch of little bottles of Cetaphil, a bunch of Cetaphil samples. She's like, try this. From that day, it's just Cetaphil. Cetaphil moisturizing. Nothing else. It can't be Cetaphil oatmeal, Cetaphil, nothing like that. It has to be moisturizing, 12-hour moisturizing. The green label, that's what he uses, and nothing else but that. So I hate it when he runs out. I'm like, you're right. You didn't tell me. Sorry, Mom. I'm out of wash and I'm out of lotion. I'm like, boy, okay then. All right. Let me get it for you, honey. Because I don't like to see him break out. When he was little, when he was younger, it would itch him and they would crack if I didn't catch him on time. But now, he's bigger. They told me that he grew out of it. But he's 16 and he still ain't grew out of it, bud. What the heck? See, all of that stuff right there. People don't know what you got to deal with. They just looking at the outside, right? Oh, this, and this. She got this. She could do that. She could do this. She got this. She got that. Don't just look and assume that somebody is okay. Don't just look and assume that I have food in my house. Don't just look and assume that my bank account is fat. Don't just look and assume that I am doing well. Don't just assume, baby. Because like I said, the ones driving the Range Rover and the Porsches and the Lexuses are the ones with zero in their bank account, are the ones battling depression, are the ones with their children out on a lam, are the ones dealing with a lot of stuff in life. And we're just looking at the material on the outside. On the outside, baby. You can't. Not nowadays, you can't. You'll never know. Somebody's house might be real big and pretty outside, yard looking nice. Go inside. Go inside. All right, y'all. But let me stop. I could go deeper, but let me stop. Y'all enjoy y'all Sabado Gigante, baby. Enjoy your day. And I'll talk to y'all another day. I love y'all.